Yo, what's up guys? Here we are now with a brand new video. This one's actually the last one on F1 2016 before switching over to F1 2017. So yeah, this one's last round in season 13 at Brazil, and as you can see there, dry qualifying, but there'll be rain towards the end. And you can see there also the forecast for the race is that there'll be light rain throughout the whole race. And yeah, so went out knowing that it's going to get wet towards the end of the session, went out early, just put in a few bankers and trying to get a good lap basically, just to build on it later on. And as you can see, without 6 thousandths off provisional pole set by Danny M7, so he did a fantastic job there again. And as we saw last time out, you got podium in USA, so yeah, he's actually picked up pace on this game. And it's kind of a shame that the game's coming to an end, because you know, like, he was really up there with us. And yeah, it will be interesting to see what he does on F1 2017 now. So yeah, coming into the pits now, just to like pretty much come into the pits as quick as possible and go out straight away, because the rain's going to come pretty soon, as we heard earlier, about 5 minutes. So yeah, pretty much just rushing out the pits so we can get a lap in. And then I think at some point I do ask Jeff the weather forecast. So yeah, there you go, it just says light rain in 5 minutes. So yeah, crucial. When he says 5 minutes, usually it could be like 3 minutes, it could be 8 minutes. So yeah, we just knew it was coming really soon. And as you saw there, ESR Lee set, I think he's at 0.8. So yeah, we have, I think, 2 laps now to get that time, or try and beat that time. And this race I was actually streaming. You can see below in the tab there that's 41 viewers. And yeah, it's my first time streaming during an AOR race, so pressure was pretty much on. And coming into turn 1 now, locking up slightly, but yeah, it was okay. It wasn't brilliant, but it was okay. It was better than my last lap. And coming across the line now, we get to see our final lap. But we crossed the line 0.8, about like 100th off pole. But we're coming to turn 1 now, this time not locking up. We're down on our time somehow. I don't know why. I felt like it was quicker, but we got a really good exit, and we made up some of the time we lost. And it's about nearly half a tenth off now, but I knew the rest of the lap would be good because I made mistakes on the previous lap, so just kept on going. You can see here Lucky Dog decides to get out of the way, but at the time I was actually a bit worried what would happen there. But coming into, I think this is turn 6 now, into turn 7, double right-handers pretty nicely through there. Into turn 8, this corner is my nemesis. I always make mistakes there, and again I made one there, and I've lost a bit of time. Still about 100th like above my time, but not brilliant at all. It could have been 2/10 or something like that, but we just kept on going because we were only at 100th off Lee's time, and we know if we just improve a little bit, it could be pole. And coming out the last corner now, we're about, I think, about half a tenth up. So yeah, just run to the line now and see what happens. Open the DRS as early as I can. Every little time is crucial now. Come across the line, and it is pole by, I think, only about 200ths of a second. So yeah, that was crucial, and that puts us on pole now going into the race. And you can see that there it is, 200ths between the top 2. So that was again another close quality session, as we saw earlier in the season as well. Danny in 3rd, Finch 4th, Alonso 5th, Surprise 6th, and it goes on. And yeah, at this point, because I knew it was wet, and going by what happened in the last race, I was expecting Alonso to really be up there. So yeah, it was just going to be crucial to get a good start. But yeah, let's see how the last race of the season goes. And it's lights out, away we go. It looks like a pretty decent start for us. Lee's struggling with traction, which has enabled us to get away well. And Danny's gone round the outside of him. He's up to 2nd place. And Sonoch goes round the outside of Finch. He's up to 3rd place now. So already Alonso is up to 3rd place. He won in the wet last time out in USA. And now he's up to 3rd already. And we know how quick he is in these conditions. So right now, knowing how quick Danny is as well, I just had to keep it on the track. And I had to adapt really quickly. Otherwise, I will end up getting punished. And yeah, so we don't want to make the same mistake we made in USA by just locking up and going wide. So yeah, just trying to adapt but not taking risks at the same time. Just trying to keep the car on the track, be cautious, brake earlier rather than late, and try to like find a limit each lap. And if I brake at 150 meter board, next lap I'll try and brake at like maybe 140 and then maybe 130, and just keep on going until I feel like it's on the limit. And yeah, so just try and keep the car on the track and not go wide again, basically, like we say. So coming to the end of lap 1 now, Danny's right behind. You can see how much time he's closing on the braking, and these guys just have more confidence, and that's usually like me as well. When I'm behind someone, I have more confidence in these conditions because you brake according to the car ahead. But either way, Danny's like right behind us now in the slipstream. We covered the inside line, and we tried to let him go around the outside, and we've actually gone a bit wide, a bit wider than I wanted. That's going to compromise our exit now, coming out to turn 2, clipping the exit curve. That's not going to help at all. But Danny's got a brilliant exit. He's all over us again. This time we're going to cover the inside line once again and let him try and go around the outside, break a 100-meter board. See what happens here. He's trying to hold it around the outside. We give him space, but yeah, just enough to stay ahead. And looks like Alonso's actually gone around the outside of him, coming into turn 6 now. Can he make the move to go into P2? That's not going to be good for us at all. But he has actually managed to hold it around the outside, and he's up to P2 now. So yeah, that's not good for us at all, because he's gone from P5 to P2 straight away, and only one car ahead of him now, and that's me. And yeah, he's really good in these conditions. You just got to give it to him. He can adapt really quickly, and that's actually something I've managed to improve for F1 2017. So you'll get to see those videos in the future, maybe tomorrow or the day after. But yeah, like on that game, I actually feel more confident now when switching from dry to wet or wet to dry. But moving back to the race now, we have to focus now, and we're on the inside, covering the inside once again. Let him go around the outside, just like we did with Danny. And look how late he brakes. That's just ridiculous. To have that amount of confidence and to do it around the outside there, it's just incredible. And I just couldn't do anything about it. Just really couldn't do anything about it. And all I could do is just try and get a good exit and try and get him back into turn 4, which is what we're trying to do now. Round the outside, breaking 100-meter ball once again. He just brakes later and just holds the inside line. We tried to get a good switch back. We're closing in once again, and yeah, that was just a brain fart. I didn't know what I was doing there, and I still don't know what I was doing there. So yeah, a mistake there, and we're actually lucky to not get punished more. We managed to hold the car actually and not spin out. That was about 3 or 4 corrections, but yeah, we've managed to at least hold on to 3rd place. Surprised up to 2nd now. He was another quick starter. I can't remember where he started, to be honest, but I don't think he was top 4. So yeah, to be up there already, I think he went from 6th to 2nd. So yeah, that's just incredible as well. So the top 2 now actually started 5th and 6th. So yeah, you can just see how much confidence they have. They've already left a really good lap gap for me, with at least a 2nd already, and them 2 are just pulling away. And we have Danny now right behind us again. This time we were going to cover the inside again, and yeah, despite struggling, I just wanted to keep this position right now. And he tries to go around the outside, ends up braking really late. And whilst that's going on, surprising Alonso batting, that's just helping us once more. And yeah, we're still struggling, but at least we're not miles behind yet. And whilst them 2 are battling, I'm just trying to keep the car on the track and go for a move as soon as one goes offline, or even both go offline. So here, Surprise got a bad exit due to the line it took, but he's still ahead, and I just at this point I'm just going to sit back and wait again. But both of them go wide. Then we're going down the inside, side by side through turn 8 into turn, actually this is turn 8 now, into turn 8, and again side by side through here, through turn 9, still side by side. And yeah, he's giving us actually a lot of room there, so that's great from him, great racecraft. And he's just avoiding any contact because he knows this is good. And on the exit, yeah, we just made a slight mistake there, and there you go, Surprise still maintains 2nd place. So yeah, that was a good fair battle there for 3-4 corners, and good to see Surprise leave a lot of room just in case there's like any lag or something, or if he got oversteer. So yeah, his racecraft just really impressed me, and considering how young he is, that was really good for him. And here, yeah, we've got a much better run than him, coming into turn 1, going round the outside, braking later this time, and then we've actually managed to stop the car on the line. And yeah, next guy ahead is Alonso, but it looks like we're still struggling, and you can just see by the way he's controlling his car, it looks like he has more confidence. And all we can do now is just wait to adapt. That's all I can do, because yeah, I felt like once I adapt I can actually put in good times. I don't know if it could be quicker than his, but yeah, you can see here we're about 1.2 seconds slower in that lap. Just that lap alone we were like more than a second slower. So yeah, and again 21-0, 22-0 from us, again a second off, and he's already about 3 seconds down the line. So yeah, this is painful. It's painful. At the time it was just really painful, because I'm doing my best, I'm trying to adapt, but it's still quicker, and by a second. Like 3-4 tenths maybe is okay, but like a second quicker is just ridiculous. And crossing now the line, it's now Danny quicker than us, and he's right behind us. So we've managed to improve to 21.3, so we've picked up the pace, but we're still about 3 tenths slower than the car ahead and the car behind. So yeah, just trying to adapt, really, just trying to adapt. And at the same time I was thinking about the strategy as well, because it was light rain the whole race. As you can see, we're set in purple actually, so we are still improving. But yeah, switching back to the strategy discussion, basically because it's light rain the whole race, it's going to be intermediates, but we weren't sure if 2 stop was quicker or 1 stop was quicker, and going by the tyre wear, I think 1 stop was going to be quicker. So at this point we're just letting the race come to us, but Danny goes down the inside actually, trying to make a move, and I can understand his frustration, to be honest. He's way faster at this point, and he's trying to find a way through. And again, coming out of turn 3 now, we're holding the inside line, and the inside line in the wet is really crucial. It really is, because here it is, you can see here, we're just holding the inside line, and that's enough. And even a good exit won't give him much, because just, yeah, the inside line is just really good to keep. And so yeah, that's a tip for you guys. If you're leading in the wet, or if you're trying to defend, just hold the inside line. And here you can see we're still like pretty close, and I think that's actually a surprise, still right behind Danny. So one mistake by us and we dropped to 4th straight away. So yeah, very interesting race, hectic start, and we're still off the pace. That's like 4 seconds now. Danny goes into the pits actually. It looks like he's going for the 2-stop strategy, and we've improved our time to 21.2. So yeah, still improvements happening, just being patient. But yeah, just hoping it wasn't too late. And coming here now with a purple lap again, gaps 4.4 seconds to Alonso, so he's comfortably ahead. He can make a few mistakes and still be fine. And looking at the tyre wear, 56% on the right rear, and I thought, okay, just at the time I calculated 12 laps 56, then I thought the 1 stop is actually possible, because yeah, it would actually be possible if I pit on lap 17 or lap 18. You can see Danny's now set in, I think that was a 20.9, so it's about 3 tenths quicker than our time right now. But I think we were lapping in the mid 21s or high 21s, so that would be about nearly a second quicker than us for Danny. But yeah, here you get to see, I think that's Alonso now also pitting. So he's pitting early, he's pit on lap 15 onto another set of intermediates, and I wasn't sure, to be honest, at this point if he was doing a 2-stop or 1-stop. It would have been a really late 2-stop. But he has pit, and as you can hear there, the weather report does say light rain to stay pretty much to the end of the race. And you can see now Finch is setting purple lap times. And yeah, at this point I just felt, okay, lap 17, 1 stop, can just 19 laps on intermediate should be okay, especially on lighter fuel as well. So yeah, coming into the pits now, making sure not to speed in, and quickly checking the race director, because I forgot to mention I actually had a penalty at this point. I got a penalty on lap 13, I think it was, and just checking everyone's race director now, no one else really had a penalty, and Alonso had 1 warning, but that's it. So yeah, at this point obviously it felt like the wind's gone, because I was already 4 seconds behind, and Alonso would have got a bit of an undercut as well on the fresher tyres, same with Danny as well. So at this point I was thinking the race, like the win is pretty much gone, and even with the time penalties, it's only going to add on to the disadvantage we already have. So yeah, at this point I just started to relax, and just once I relaxed and I realised that the win's potentially gone, that's actually when I switched on. And yeah, it's painful watching this back now, but you'll get to see now. So the gap's about 6.5 seconds, I think it said at the top left there. 6.5 seconds to Alonso, 2 seconds to Danny, and yeah, you'll get to see now. Well, was it lap 19 now? So 18 laps to go, we've crossed the line now, gaps dropped, and yeah, fastest lap, we've actually set a fastest lap at 0.4, so that's about half a second quicker than Danny was earlier. And crossing the line now, another fastest lap, 20.3, so we've actually found the rhythm and kept on, like, just kept the momentum going. You can see now again, top left, the gap's 3.4 seconds to Alonso now. We've closed 3 seconds in about 3 or 4 laps. So the pace is there, and another fastest lap, 20.1. We have to get past Danny ASAP. If we want any chance of winning, we have to get past him. So coming out of here with a better exit, I was hoping he wouldn't hold the inside line, but he does. So we have to hang it round the outside, braking later than him, locking up slightly, and it was still side by side on the exit. Out into turn 5, still side by side. Important that none of us get an oversteer. But looks like we're still going to be side by side here. We go deep into this corner and let the car rotate, hold the inside, or just try and cover the inside. And we're braking late into here just in case it goes down the inside. And it looks like we are in second place now. We have made that move stick. And now it's just a case of catching down Alonso. We have about 13 laps left now. And I have no idea what the gap is actually, but we'll get to see now. And it's 3.7, so yeah, 3.7 seconds, about 13 laps to go. We have to close about half a second a lap, something like that, to have any chance of getting close to him. But with a time penalty in mind as well, obviously it's just going to be really like hard to win. And the gap's about 2 seconds now, 2.0, about 8 laps to go. And yeah, at this point I was just having fun, really driving. I felt like I was driving really good, and to catch him up, it felt good, to be honest. Even though the win looks unlikely, it's still good to catch him up and at least put him under some sort of pressure, because I wasn't sure at the time if he knew I had a time penalty. Usually usually Jeff doesn't really say, but I'd pause, and yeah, I just pause now again and check if he had any penalties, but he didn't. He just had one warning. So yeah, I guess GG to him at this point. I'm still pushing to actually put him under some pressure, maybe make him spin, or maybe like maybe him get a few warnings so he could get a penalty as well. But he stayed cool under pressure, he looked comfortable, and yeah, it looks like it could be another race win for him. Only about 2 laps to go now, and I knew, to be honest, because he pit on lap 15, I knew like 21 laps on intermediates would be like a push, because even mine were about 64 or 66, something like that, and I pit like 3 or 4 laps later than him. So coming into turn 1 now, he's holding the inside line, trying to get a good exit here. We have the chance, but yeah, we unfortunately bottle it, and yeah, that's our chance gone now. So yeah, it looks like we're not even going to get to battle him at all. So yeah, fair play to him. He's defended really well, he stayed cool under pressure, and what more is there to say apart from, you know, 2 wins in 2 races now. Maybe this is the momentum he can take into next season on the new game and see how it goes for him there. With drives like this, he can actually like contend for the title, and I already told him this, he can, but it's just keeping that consistency throughout the whole season and doing good at tracks that you're not really that good at. If you don't like the track but still do good at it, every point matters. And yeah, if you could just stay consistent throughout the season, there's a chance for him to actually battle for the title, and he knows that himself. So yeah, let's see how it goes. But looks like, yeah, we had half a chance there, but he covered the inside, so again, good defending, and just brilliant, really, just brilliant. And coming into the last corner now, only about half a second behind, but it looks like we're just going to take another 1-2. We took a 1-2 in Japan for the first time, and then in USA, and now again here. That's 3 in a row for us, and yeah, he's happy with his win. I'm happy with my second place, to be honest, because it is what it is. It was my mistake at the start, and I just couldn't adapt quicker, and he just drove a flawless race without any mistakes. So fair play to him. But now you get to see surprise. He was about to take his first podium ever in AOR, and he gets a puncture. It's just, you can't write this stuff on the last corner as well. It's just really unfortunate, and that's just heartbreaking for him, really. His first podium it was going to be, and now he finishes 5th, and we'll just have to wait for next season now. But there you go. That is pretty much the end result there. Another 1-2 for us. Alonso another win. Finch in 3rd, Danny 4th, Surprise 5th, and it goes so on. But yeah, that's the season 13 done and dusted. We've picked up a podium in every race, so that's good. That was good for us. I was actually happy with that. But yeah, that is pretty much it from this season. Thank you so much for watching throughout the whole season. And season 14 highlights will be actually coming out soon this week. So yeah, thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you guys again this week. Cheers.